Dr. Rigsby here, welcome back. I wanted to continue the conversation that we were having last week about why chiropractic care is so important, but why it's critically important for kids who are struggling with neurodevelopmental disorders, and the most common thing that I see as a causative factor of why this condition has developed in the first place. So we've got our baby here, and let's imagine for just a moment that this baby is going through the birth process, because we know birth is extremely tough on mom, but it's also extremely tough on baby as well. And during a normal birthing process, there is around 60 to 90 pounds of axial traction. So watch the baby's head. So there's 60 to 90 pounds of axial traction and rotation to right or left on an undeveloped baby's spine, and most importantly, an undeveloped baby's nerve system. So if we think about a normal birth and we think that we have 24 movable bones in our spine, and if there is, in a normal birth, 60 to 90 pounds of pulling and rotating on a baby's neck, do you think that maybe one of the joints or one of the bones in their neck might get a little bit out of place? And that's causing a huge problem, because like we know, as we talked about last week, your nerve system does control everything inside of you. And the most important connection is between your brain and your body, especially in this upper part of the neck. But then whenever we get to any intervention-laden birth, talking about vacuum, forceps, or even a C-section, while in theory it could be safer, it's actually extremely tough on an undeveloped baby's spine and an undeveloped baby's neck. Because with that, there's an additional 90 to 120 pounds of, again, pulling and then rotating of a baby's neck. And we don't have to be real critical thinkers to know and understand that that can cause a problem. Because when the baby is born, they don't just hold the baby by the leg and say, "Here, Mom, here's your new baby." They support its what? Yeah, because there are so many critical structures in there that are vital to overall health and well-being. And what we know, if there is a 1-bar connection instead of a 5-bar connection, well, things aren't going to grow and develop exactly like they should. So that is the most common thing that we see of all the kids who come in who are struggling with some type of ADHD, ADD, neurodevelopmental disorder, is that the birth process was extremely tough on the baby. Now it's our job to start putting the pieces back together. Stay tuned for next week's video. We'll continue our conversation. Have an awesome week, and know chiropractic care saves lives.